Hi team, my name is Camille Addison and I would like to present today CAM's Elite Transportation Intervention Plan. Let's talk about CAM's Elite Transportation background a little bit before we go into the problem summary. CAM Elite Transportation is a family-owned non-medical transportation business. It has been operating in the Houston area for over 4 years now. It has a net profit of $200,000 per year. However, despite all the goodwill the company has been having, some issues have been brought up. Now let's look into the problem summary. So the problem summary with CAM's Elite Transportation, when I was initially hired, the company had a very high rate of employee turnover. The employees here at CAM Elite Transportation have been employed less than 3 months. Looking into the exit interviews from prior employees, I have came up with many issues that have been brought about. They consist problems with leadership, unclear of job duties, low pay rate compared to their competitors, lack of appreciation, and lack of communication between employees and the office manager. After looking into the company's background and problem summary, it was very important that we do an organization and environmental analysis and also a gap and cause analysis to determine if there are any other issues within the company that has not been addressed. When conducting the organizational and environmental analysis, I found CAM's Elite Transportation has a strong vision, mission, values, goal, and strategies that comply with a successful company. However, there are some critical issues that need to be addressed. High staff turnover, government intervention, customer preference, and cutthroat competition offering the same services as CAM's Elite Transportation. Looking into the environmental analysis, we found CAM's Elite Transportation competition. This consists of Little Helper Transportation, Lee's Transportation, United Cab, and the Metro Lift. It is important that CAM's Elite Transportation learns its competitors and stands out so they can become the number one as they listed in their goal statement. During the analysis, when I began to look into the workplace, the work, and the workers, it just gave me more details about how the company functions day to day, what employees do, what are their current duties, and how the company is structured for its communication. After gathering some details about CAM's Elite Transportation, the people that work there, and the job duties they perform, it was time for me to do the gap and cause analysis. The specific problems with CAM Elite Transportation is lack of communication, lack of employee appreciation, non-competitive employee wages, lack of proper leadership, only one direct communication to upper management. After several employees' interviews, speaking with the office manager, and collecting data, I was able to find that the office manager, CAM's Elite Company's cultural and human resources department was the cause roots of the problems CAM Elite Transportation were facing. Now that the problems and cause have been identified, let's go into the intervention that needs to be put in place for CAM's Elite Transportation to be a successful company within a competitive market. So first we're going to look at the performance support intervention. This will provide employees with job aid, giving the employees who struggle with their job duties with some clarification of their roles. And by doing this, we will apply the support information terminals. In the job analysis and work design intervention, we're going to focus on job description, job specifications, work design, and job design. In the personal development intervention, we're going to look into We're going to look into feedback, coaching, emotional intellection, social intellection, cultural intervention, and communities of practice. In the organizational communication intervention, we're going to look at suggestion systems and communication networks. And in the organizational design and development intervention, we're going to look at the cultural organization. We're going to look at the environmental scanning. We're going to look at the team strategies. And we're going to look into empowerment intervention. By implementing these interventions, Camden Transportation can be the #1 non-medical transportation business as desired. Also, it can be a great place to work for employees, offer great pay for employees, offer great service to the community, and also be a place where everyone wants to work. The results I plan to see with the innovations that I have named is higher retainment of employees, longer length of employment from employees, open communication between employees and manager, job duties are clear to employees and management, high work performance, increase in profit, and happier employees. What needs to be developed is staff meetings, monthly staff meetings, open suggestion boxes, open communication areas using email or letters or memos dropped off at the manager's office or the box. It needs to be performance evaluations. Ideas need to be openly accepted. And how we're going to integrate all of these interventions is we're going to do it as a teamwork project. So it's basically going to be the team working together to improve their own work environment. Also giving the team access to say they contributed to the company's success, and also giving them a chance to be able to really use their work knowledge and performance to make for a better work environment. These interventions will be developed within the organization. Once again, this will be a team project to implement these interventions. The owner and the office manager will keep data as each intervention is being implemented into the work environment. Employees will have a say in the interventions if they're working or not. Each month, a new intervention will be put into play. Feedback and data will be collected by the office manager and the owner, and this will be monthly. Since Cam Elite already has an instructional design technician there at the office, this person will be responsible for making pamphlets of the proper way to communicate within the organization. Job descriptions will be available at all times for review in the manager's office, and also an email will be sent out to the employees so they're aware of their job duties. Open communication, they will set up the staffing meetings again. This will be sent by the instructional design technician there. And also they're going to develop a feedback system that includes a periodic workers review. So if Camp Elite Transportation implements the interventions that were listed, Cam's Elite ultimate goals will be achieved. They will have happier employees. They'll be #1 in the non-medical transportation industry. They will have for a higher retention of employees, and also they will have an increase in their profits. This is the end of my presentation. Please provide any feedback as I am still working on completing my project due for the class. Thank you guys for listening, and Have a great night.